Hello and welcome to another video by the Bearded Tech Guy. In this video I will be taking a look at a portable battery pack for the Google Home Mini by Kiwi Design. They were nice enough to send me out 2 units to check out. The G1 by Kiwi Design features a 7800 milliamp battery. The box itself is very minimalistic, which I always like seeing. On the back of the box, you will find customer service information in the event you have any issues with the G1. Inside, you'll find a user manual that goes over how to set up everything, turn the battery on and off, and how to charge it. Along with the user manual, you'll also find the battery itself in the box. I really do appreciate the very little packaging overall. I think the only thing they could have done to save on material is either to print out the manual on the inside of the box itself, or just have a QR code that links to the manual online. The battery has an already installed wrist strap which allows for you to hang it from things such as a hook, a tree branch, a door handle, a fence post, or even your wrist. The strap actually feels pretty sturdy. It can also make carrying around the Google Home Mini a lot easier. The battery is made out of soft touch silicone that is easy to manipulate. To install the Google Home Mini, you simply plug in the cord from the battery pack and line up the cord indent inside. The Google Home Mini stays in the battery really well. Even shaking it a bit doesn't knock it out. I do not recommend being too rough with it though, as it will pop out eventually. But for transportation of the Google Home Mini, I think it has a good hold. If you ever do want to remove the battery, simply spread out the material around the Mini, pull it out and unplug it. To turn on the battery, hold down the power button on the back for 3 seconds. The front LEDs will turn on and give you a rough estimate as to how much battery charge there is. There are 4 LEDs in total to indicate battery level. Pushing the button will toggle the LED status on or off. The battery base does not impact your ability to tap either side of the Google Home Mini, allowing for volume control. You do, however, lose access to the physical mute switch on the back. The material of the battery base is too thick to move the switch. It would have been nice if they built the battery with the mute button still functioning. To charge the battery, simply plug in the existing power cord that came with the Google Home Mini. While it will take a little longer for the battery to charge, you can still use the Google Home Mini even when the battery is charging. This allows for you to set up your Mini and leave it plugged in so that it can stay charged until you want to move it. I also tested out playing a song while unplugging and I did not see any impact, which is good to see. The G1 comes in 3 flavors: charcoal, chalk, and coral. All of my minis are charcoal, but I think the two-tone look of the charcoal and chalk base looks kinda nice. Through my extended testing, I was able to get about 22.5 hours of idle time out of the battery, which isn't that surprising with the 7800 milliamp battery. In addition to that, I was able to get roughly 18 hours of music playback on average with the volume set at 20%. The Google Home Mini I used for testing idles around 1.4 to 1.6 watts. To run any type of commands on the Google Home Mini, I was drawing 2 watts of power on average. Play dual core.
Alright, playing dual core on Google Play Music.
And at 20% volume draws around 1.6 watts of power. At 50% volume, it draws 1.8 watts of power. Raise volume to 50%.
Seeking a solution, all I really need is confidence. Wishing for a decision like I'm faced with no delay. Second guesses up until they go.
And at 75% volume, it draws 2.2 watts of power. Raise volume to 75%. Charging the battery base took only 4.5 hours without the Google Home Mini plugged in. The 2 major use cases I have for a battery pack on the Google Home Mini is going to be for being outside for either a cookout, party, or by the pool, and easily moving around the house to multiple rooms. You have to keep in mind that the Google Home Mini does require Wi-Fi to work, so it's not realistic to take it to a park or something like that. You could use a hotspot to get internet connectivity though, if you wanted to. Just keep in mind if you don't have an unlimited data plan, you may end up going over and getting charged for more data. Another option is to pair the Google Home Mini as a Bluetooth speaker to the phone. This, however, only works if you are first connected to Wi-Fi. If you pair while at home, the Mini will stay paired until it's restarted. For me, I plan to just keep it around the house. Overall, the G1 battery base for the Google Home Mini by Kiwi Design is a great battery that allows for you to take your Google Home Mini anywhere that has Wi-Fi. If you want to have a Google in every room but don't like the idea of having to buy multiple Google Homes, this could be a great alternative solution at only $30. You could also use the battery base to help liven up a pool party with some in-pool music, although I probably don't recommend doing it. Another great use I found is the ability to combine smart home devices together to make a truly smart assistant. I like to call him MC Husky. It's also great for those who may have the occasional outdoor party and don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on outdoor speakers just to be used a couple times a year. All you have to do is simply have a few Google Home Minis and a battery base being used like normal, and just move them outside when it's time for the party. That's it for this video. If you liked it, make sure to give it a thumbs up as it helps out the channel immensely. And don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications so that you can stay up to date on all the new videos I will be releasing. Thank you for watching.